flight. Didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, don't worry. I'll keep it safe. Okay, bye.
Next stop, Hamid International Airport.
Faire gagner le sport. competition. We are going to be going out on the water with the semi-finals of the women's kite surf division. Coming up first, we're going to be having Kessiane Rodriguez is going to be going up against Serena, as we have a Brazilian standoff. On the men's side, James Carew has been crowned champion. We've got about 2 to 3 foot waves. It looks like with the tide, the waves are increasing a bit, and I can see athletes are out there on 10 meters. We have the red flag is in the sky. Let's go out to the action, as this is about to start. And there we have semi-final number 1, Kessiane Rodriguez and Serena Luz, the only 2 athletes that have gotten past that 9-point average on individual waves. We saw Kessiane yesterday with that 19.07, a 9.5 and a 9.57. 2 of the biggest scores we have seen to date. Athletes are going to be having 22 minutes to prove they are the best kite surfer out there. They have 10 wave attempts, and the top 2 waves are the ones that are going to be scored, as we are just waiting to start, as we are about less than a minute to go. And here we can see the beautiful location that is the West Point Hotel, here with this right hand point break. Green flag is in the sky, meaning that it is go time. The first athlete to drop in on a wave, here we have Serena Luz. Serena yesterday with 9.07 on her first wave, very powerful. The first athlete to hit that 9-point average. Very powerful Brazilian surfer. And as we can see, just running down the sandbar here, Kessiane out the back, already starting off, got a lot more speed. Okay, unfortunately going off the back there. And here we can see Serena still making her way down. She's just about to appear on the bottom side here of the competition area. So a little bit of an in and out for Kessiane, and a smaller ride here for Serena. So Serena's going to be going into that first position, as both of the athletes are going to be making their way out to the point to be getting back into position. As I mentioned before, 10 wave attempts. Top 2 waves are the ones that count here with our 5 judge panel. How the scoring works is the top score and the bottom score is scratched, and then the average of the 3 middle scores is the number that you will see up here on the competition graphics. Your semi-final number 1 of the women. And then we will have a semi-final number 2, where out there on the water is going to be Clémence Derrien and Capucine Delanois. One thing we know for sure, there's going to be a Brazilian and a French athlete in the final. And the question is who has what they need to have to be able to take the win here. Australia on top on the men's side with James Carew, 2 for 2, coming back from a year off a tour with injury. And took the Silt events, and he is now taking the Moroccan event here in Dakhla. He's hungry, he wants to go 3 for 3 or 4 for 4 and regain that world champion title. And it is great to have the Australian powerhouse that is James Carew back on tour. All right, Kessiane Rodriguez here in the white, dropping in, looping that kite to start to get into position. Little check turn here on the inside, braking. As you can see, really have to take off on the right way. So, all right, getting pulled around like a rat doll out there. She's going to be going back out, so an in and out again. And we're just waiting for some scores to come in. And it is going to be Kessiane Rodriguez going into first position on that last wave, a 4.0 there for Serena. Judges really valuing, even if it's a one-hit wonder, that turn has power in the pocket, linking maneuvers, and 100% surf. This is what the judges want to see. This is looking like a nicer wave here for Serena as she makes her way down. As we are getting ready here for your 6-stair competition, and here we can see as they're starting to really get those turns around, and with that they can really push forward and then just really make the linking in between those two sections, all the way out from the top, coming down a little bit of a flatter section, then on the inside is a little bit hollower. And hopefully as that tide starts to go up, we will be able to see a little bit more push out there. High tide is around 2:30 in the afternoon, if my memory serves me right. Let's have a little look-see here. Yep, high tide is at 2 o'clock. So we've got 2 meters of tide. And so that means we are about just mid-tide right now. So 3 hours behind mid-tide. There we can see the white flag in the sky on the point, meaning that the priority is there for the white athletes. So Kessiani Rodriguez has priority, 0.63, 5.97, and a 4.0 there for Serena. Kessiani Rodriguez, one of the Kite athletes, as we, after this event, we're going to be going to Dakhla down in Brazil as we start the Kite Brazilian tour. And it looks like someone just going in front of our cameras here. Get the sniper rifle out. Get that sniper rifle out. 17 minutes on the clicker as we start off this day number 6 of the competition. On the wingfoiling side of our sister tour, the GWA Wingfoil World Tour, we have crowned Cash Bazzolo and Elena Moreno, the wave champions down here for the GWA Wingfoil World Cup. And here we have Kessiani Rodriguez, who has had the best score so far, flying down the line and breaking it up. Can really see the sections are far and few between, and they're really having to bring all of the aces out of their sleeve to be able to get some decent turns in here. All right, Kessiani trying to get past the foam ball so she can get a turn. Yes, she does. All right, pushing against those back fins, those back legs. In the end, you just got to make it work and make it happen if you want to place in the final. And decent re-entry there from her, and a bit of a foam climb. Just showing the judges that she can make it all the way down to the shore break. So Kessiani Rodriguez with wave number 2. That was looking like a nice one. And as we continue on here, semi-final number 1. See a little replay of that last wave. All right, Serena dropping him. Oh, nice timing. Yeah, just didn't get the power. Needs to make sure that she can float over that. This section is looking like it's lifting up. Can we get a finish here? Yes, we do. Big, powerful hack. Getting past the foam ball here. Losing a little bit of the balance, unfortunately, missing out on that next section. And now you can see the wave really flattens out a bit until they get down to the bottom to be able to get a couple more turns. So Serena pushing against the fins there, but that wave has flattened out like a pancake. So she's going to be making her way back up. 5.97 for Kessiani Rodriguez. So Kessiani definitely comfortably in the lead so far. She got a 5.97 and a 5.10, totaling out at 11.07. Your leader from Brazil, your Kite athletes. Essa Fuerza Brasileña. As 2 of the Brazilian athletes in this semi-final number 1. And then coming up next, we will have the French standoff in between Clémence Derriat and Capucine Delanois. After the semi-finals, there's going to be a short break. We will be going into the mini-final where we will decide who is 4th and 3rd position on the overall ranking of the events. And then the grand finale, where you've got to put all the chips on the table if you want to take the crown home and become champion here for the GKA Kite-Surf World Cup in Morocco. Just under 14 minutes. Let's not forget, we've got 22-minute heats. 10 wave attempts, and the top 2 waves are the ones that are going to count. So far, Kessiani Rodriguez, your leader in the white jersey. And here we can see the beautiful location That is West Point Hotel, where that wave just wraps around the point all the way along. And you can be chilling out in those bungalows, listening to the waves, seeing what the conditions are doing. And then, of course, let's not forget also of the hotel group. We have Dakhla Attitude over there in the lagoon. Perfect location for kiting, for learning. It's about chest high. And then, of course, the secret spot, which is this flat water location down there near Dragon Island. As we have Dakhla Attitude, we got the Kig, we have Pick Up Vincent, and of course Lagoon Energy. So multiple hotels for you to choose from. But right now we are in front of the West Point Hotel, as we are waiting for the action to come our way. So far it is Kessiani. Alright, Kessiani dropping in there on the white lycra as we saw her disappear. Hopefully we'll be able to get an image of her. I guess not. And Serena is out the back. And she has a set wave. Alright. Serena loose. She's got a 5.50 and a 4.0. So quite close in between these two girls. And this is a better set. Here we go. Serena dropping in. Check turn as it has flattened out. Let's not forget, as that high tide comes in, it is harder to get some of those waves. Here we have Kessiani in the back dropping as well. Kessiani going down, as you can see, past Serena, getting caught up. Oh, unfortunately going off the back of the wave there. Alright, both of the athletes making their way back out. There we can see Aziz and the little one. Aziz, one of the main guys down here for this event. Big thank you going out to him. As you can see, the future memories, the future champions there. As we are 9 minutes to go, 9 minutes. And waiting for those sets. That's a little bit far few between at the moment. We can see 9.5, 11.07. Both of these girls, I mean, more than capable of getting better scores than the ones they have, as they're going to be waiting for that set wave, because both of them know that each of them, if they get a set wave and they perform, they've done 9s before and they can do 9s again. All right, so we can see the priority is there for Serena with that orange flag in the sky. So Serena Luz having the upper hand so far on the priorities. You can see her there with the duotone, the Neo. And Kessiani Rodriguez with an 11.07, so in the lead so far. Alright, so both of them, they really are circling because there's no sets coming their way whatsoever. Nothing coming their way. And here, Serena will be turning around. Serena in the orange lycra, and on the white is Kessiani. Alright, Serena dropping in. Here we go. Now we're talking. See if she can get a wave here. She needs to increase on that 4.0. She has that backup score. You can see, yeah, unfortunately, not getting on that means she's going to be losing priority. So now the priority is going to be going to Kessiani, as both of them are waiting for waves to come their way. Time is ticking. 6 minutes to go. All right, 5 minutes. 5 minutes to go. Wow, there's really not a lot on the horizon here. Serena, she is looking here on the inside. Is she going to be going for this one? Looks like she might decide to, actually. As she's running in front of it, she's seeing if it goes down the line. Yes, she is. Okay, so Serena loose. Nice, powerful carving. Making her way back, cutting back. She's going to be pumping here to try and get back on it. Yes, she does. Can she manage it? She does. All right, Serena going for turn number 2 in the pocket. Right there. This could be a good way for her if she can continue this down. Yes, she does. 3 turns. Looking to increase on a 4.0. She is going to milk this all the way to the bottom, as she knows it is important. Conditions at the moment, the sets just really haven't come with them for this heat. And she's trying to see if something can be made of it. And now she's going to be turning around for. Alright, Kessiani looking like she's on a better wave. Let's see what she can make of it. Here we have Kessiani Rodriguez, your heat leader in the white jersey, dropping in. Alright, check turn there for her. Can't see much in front of her. Let's see if that wave is going to hit the sandbar and give them something. Looks like she has seen something as she is going to be engaging. Alright, here we go. No, again off the back here. Right now, here we go. She's going to try and get these one-hit wonders. Check turn, keeps the speed going down. Another turn there for her. This could turn out into a free or triple threat. Yeah, another one. Pretty simple, just rolling. We can see Serena with a 5.0, so improved on her score. And Kessiani looking, oh, that was a better turn. Looking to make more of this all the way down, so working it as much as possible. Alright, coming up on 2 minutes. Serena is back in position. Alright, Kessiani improved her score, 6.5. So Serena needs pretty much a 2-point increase. So she needs to be hitting a 7 if she wants to have an opportunity here. Serena would need to hit. And if I had to say, there looks like there's some movement out there. Hopefully that we can see a set way for both of these athletes to be able to end this semi-final on with a bang. Alright, Serena coming up on a minute as she comes towards the point, looking over her shoulder to see if she is going to line up with a section. And I can see her looking and looking, alright, looking to the other side. So she sees something behind her and she knows she's on the final moments of her heat. So she can't be too picky. Kessiani going underneath her. Of course, Serena will have priority. And now Serena is going to be turning around. Coming up on 30 seconds. She has got to go. If Serena wants to have an opportunity to get away, she really is going to, I hope she has a watch on her wrist so she knows how close this is. Kessiani. Now, is Serena going to turn around in front of her? No, she isn't. Okay. So leaving the door open for Kessiani, maybe. And Serena, there is something there. So there is definitely something there. Serena is looking, so she's technically on that bump. So if she rides this bump, it means that this wave will be valid. So Serena dropping in. As you can see, she is on that bump, so this wave is going to count. And is she going to be able to make something of this? Needing that 7.0. It's not looking great, I must admit. But sometimes the smaller ones, and then they open along. Alright, so Serena turning under the lip there a little bit, not quite making that section. She's going to have to pump this kite as much as possible and pray for it to open down the line. Kessiani looking like she's on a good one here in front as well. If we can keep that image of both of the athletes. Alright, Serena, boom, turning. 7-point-ish is what she's looking for, but it is completely flat there for her. She is really going to have to up the game if she wants this one to improve. Kessiani getting a couple of turns. Serena now. This is where the wave starts to reform again. She's be able to get a couple of smacks on it. Kessiani making it all the way down. And this wave's just really not working for Serena, so that is definitely not going to be enough. So waiting for official confirmation. And while we wait for it, let's go to the highlights of that last heat. And welcome back, everybody. Here we are, heat number 2, a semi-final number 2. Clémence Derrien up against Capucine Delanois. Capucine, your current overall tour leader, as she is waiting to get another title. But Clémence Derrien has had some beautiful heats throughout this event. So it is anybody's game, and everything is up for grabs. We have 22 minutes of action. Top 2 waves, and 10 wave attempts is what these athletes are going to have to show the judges who is the best kite surfer out there today. In the orange is going to be Capucine Delanois, and in the white is going to be Clémence Derrien. Let's get this one going, as it looks like Capucine is going to drop in and get her first wave. As that tide is filling in, it's really a little bit more the bottom sections that hollow out, as there's a little bit more of a sandbar. So we've seen some of the athletes really starting a little bit further down and then coming down the competition area. And here we can see nice turn here from Capucine, linking it together with turn number 2 and just letting that tail a little bit loose. We can start to see here the beach starting to get some vibes and sailing the tide out there. Capucine Delanois for her first wave. And there we can see Kessiani Rodriguez, as she was in that semi-final number 1, and it is official. Kessiani Rodriguez is going to be making her way into the final. And there it is. So that lady is in the final, as she has made it. So Kessiani Rodriguez, your kitey athlete, congratulations. You can see on her way back out there, Capucine Delanois. Right, let's have a little look at some scores. There she is, the shack is away. Kessiani into the final. Congratulations. Here we have the white lycra, Clémence Derrien, in front of Capucine. Clémence with a 1.30, and we're just waiting for a score of Capucine Delanois to be dropped, which is going to improve on her overall average. There we are, 3.93. So Capucine going into the lead. We now know who our big finalists will be, as it is going to be Kessiani Rodriguez. All right, Clémence dropping in. Here we go. Can she get onto this wave? No, she doesn't. Look like she's a little bit underpowered there. All right, Capucine looking at a wave. Pushing it along. Here we go. Oh, this is opening up very nicely. Looking back to see if it is going to form. You can see there's a lot of water in it, so it doesn't really hit that sandbar. And now when it hits that bottom sandbar is where the wave actually starts to form and get some face to it. All right, Capucine Delanois. Can she time this right? Goes past that section. Okay, nice top turn there off the top. A little bit of an airdrop down. Going out way in front of the wave and going off the back. Judges are going to be taking that into account. Just going off the face there, but yet the angle at the bottom half is not easy. So Capucine slightly ahead, but anybody's game out there right now. And here we can see everybody getting ready. So Serena Luz, she is in the mini final on the right hand side. Kessiani Rodriguez, who is in the grand final. Great to see Kessiani back on top and pushing forward. One of the most talented Brazilian and international kite surfers we have here on tour. And hey, into the final. Actions speak more than 1,000 words. Minutes on the clock, 22 minutes of action, so we still have 14 minutes out there. At the moment it is Capucine Delanois 4.0 and a 3.97, your top two scores for her. And then we have a 0.88 and a 0.42, so just in and out for Clemence at the moment. Capucine, as you can see, that orange flag in the sky has priority on the point. As sets are really far and few between. Been timing it from the last one. We've got about 9 to 10 minutes each set. Really, the swell has dropped. But hopefully we will see some waves coming their way here for the semi-final number 2. Already Kessiani Rodriguez is one of our finalists, waiting to see who she is going to be battling out against to become the GKA Kite-Surf World Cup winner here in Morocco. Clemence Derrian making her way back. Even though she hasn't got the priority, she's sitting a little under Capucine here. Maybe looking for some of those waves that open up a little bit more. We've seen sometimes the ones that start ever so slightly further down the bay do actually make it all the way in. And here we can see the two Brazilian athletes. Kessiani Rodriguez, our finalist, and Serena Luz, our mini finalist, as they get ready to go out there into the water. Let's not forget there's going to be a break after this heat, and then we will continue on with the mini final. Alright, Capucine, boom, off the top. with a nice turn there from her, engaging. Clemence down on the right hand side. You can see it's gusty here on the inside as well. They really have to move the kite. Clemence deciding against it. Capucine, so 2 waves, 1 good turn, and then just a little bit of a flow to get past this section. Let's see, pull that kite down. Better there from Capucine. And Capucine just really braking to try and get anything here. She is in the lead, but neither of these athletes have really had a decent wave yet. In the end, it's about getting scores. Capucine just making a couple of check turns. So doing damage control here, Capucine. She's got a 4 and a 3.97. She really is just doing damage control out there, as she knows she is in the lead. All right, Clemence Derriam pumping as we're under 10 minutes to go, so more than halfway through this heat. All right, Clemence, she's seen something here. She needs to start to get some scores up there, but she wants to have a chance of taking out Capucine. Clemence, let's have a little look back at her history here on the event. In previous heats, we have seen her scoring 6.83. She had a 12 over there in round number 3, so more than capable of getting those big scores. Had a beautiful heat there in round number 3. Getting a 8 points as we continue on. And here, oh, you can see starting to have the frustration. You can see the frustration as those waves just not coming her way. And Clemence, yeah, having a 7.43, a 5.40. So she's more than capable of getting the scores when given the opportunities and the wave come to her. Wow, waves are really dying out there right now. Conditions are tough to say the least. 10.33, semi-final number 2. On your screen right now we have Capucine Delanois looking to drop in. Okay, this wave is starting to form up. Let's see if that one works its way all the way down the stand-bar. She is completely in position. Can she get on it? Can she get on it? Pump it, pump it, pump it. Oh, no. I must be honest, it does look like that one flattened out. Conditions are tough. Clemence, you can see, obviously she's going to be frustrated out there because not even able to stay on the wave. I can see the sports crew looking at this because this is borderline to say the least. And down here on the beach, as we can see, athletes getting ready. 5 minutes to go. So we have a finalist, Kessiani Rodriguez. Serena Luth will be in the mini final. After this heat, we will be having a 10 to 15 minute break. Because, of course, let's not forget that one of the athletes of this heat will be going into the mini final for them to be able to have a breather, have some water, get the energy and go. And also having a look at the conditions, I must admit, I wouldn't be surprised if they wait some more for the tide to be right and to continue on, because there is not a lot happening out there. But that will be the call of our race director, Juan Antonio. And right now here we can see Capucin having a look at a wave. Really pushing in conditions are very, very hard. There we can see out the back, Clemence. It is, yeah, challenging. Alright, Capucin, okay, decided not to go for that section. Being able to get one turn here. Alright, Clemence is on a nice wave out the back. Here we go, let's see if we can have our first proper riding from both of these athletes. Capucin, as I mentioned before, just doing damage control, but get in the numbers, get in the scores. As it is, whoever can make it through will get the win. Clemence, wave died out. Capucin able to get a few turns all the way down. Obviously not what she's looking for, but enough to be able to continue on. Clemence here, good turn. Oh, what a shame. Missing that opportunity. Going off the top there. Clemence needing a 7.64 increase on her average if she wants to have a chance. And here we can see Capucin Delanois with 10.33 so far. And I don't know if she will improve on that 4.0. Maybe. Could be close. Be around that, I reckon. She made it work all the way down. Just waiting for those scores to come along. I think maybe a slight increase might be coming up. She has a 4.0. Let's see where that one goes. And a 2.27 there for Clemence. She really, I mean, she needs a good wave. She is more than capable. We have seen her get big scores. Seen her in the sevens. Over there in that round number 3. And let's see if she can make this work, because conditions are very challenging, as I said before. And just closing out in front of her and not getting on it at all. And now finally getting a wave on the way down. But I mean, you can see just really having to go out in front of it and nothing turning. And you can see the frustration here on the eyes of Clemence, as we are just about to be closing this semi-final number 2 out. Coming up on 1 minute. 1 minute. And the final 20 seconds, it's only going to be Capucine de la Noire on top, as we are not waiting for any scores to come in. So unless anything changes, this is going to be it. So waiting for this to be official, but it looks like it is going to be Capucine de la Noire who is going to be making.
Just missed my flight. Didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, don't worry. I'll keep it safe. Okay, bye.
Next stop, Hamid International Airport.
Ooh. GPS, faire gagner le sport.
just missed my flight. Didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, don't worry. I'll keep it safe. Okay, bye.
Next stop, Hamid International Airport.
And welcome back, everybody, as we continue on at your mini final of the women. Serena Lewis and Clémence Derian, as we are getting ready to go, as both of these athletes to see who is going to be third and fourth position. Conditions are hard out there. We've seen them in those semi-finals. Sets are very far and few in between. In the orange is going to be Clémence, and in the white jersey is going to be Serena Lewis, as we are getting ready to go. Let's not forget, 10 waves, top 2 ones are the ones that are going to score. Scores have not been amazing yet. As we mentioned, conditions are challenging out there, and you really have to pick off the good waves. It is around the 12-point average on the top athletes. And now mini final of the women's kite surf. So here we have Clémence dropping in. I can hear the buzzer, meaning we are a go. Green flag as mini final has started. Going to be 24-minute heats, and a good first wave here for Clémence. That's better. Nice turn. Able to hit a set wave. This is going to be a nice opener. Check turn again. As you can see, the wave is very flat. Just making it work, getting the moves in, throwing that kite around. And now this is where she's going to be going down. And oof, almost off the back of that wave. Judge is going to take that in, taking that into account, but a decent opener here for Clémence. And here we can see Serena also trying to make it work. And Clémence going all the way down as well. And a good wave there for her. And looks like they have a chair in front of them. Alright, Serena here. 5.80 for Clémence. And Serena looking to start off with her first wave, firing off the first bullet. Let's see what the Brazilian has to answer back there to the French athlete Clémence. She's got the speed. Making her way down. Oh, you can see it going up in front of her. Can she time this right? Yes, she can. Nice cutback turn there for Serena. Linking it up. Great slash there as well. 5.80, 2.42 for Clémence. And just as they make it way on the bottom side here, you can see that wind just dropping off. So nice wave there for Serena. And here we can see Capucine Delanois and her father getting ready to rumble, as they are just getting ready to start off and having a little look-see, as she is your current overall leader. Alright, Serena here. Looks like she's saying something as we can see her hand up. And here we can see West Point as both of our athletes there on the left hand side with a bird's eye view. And you can see those waves just rolling down the point. Hopefully some sets will be coming our way very shortly for our athletes to be able to push along. Serena here. Nice first turn, okay. Serena already looking for a couple of good scores. So Clemence in the lead, 5.80, 2.42, waiting for a number to be dropped here for Serena. And here we can see Kessiani Rodriguez getting ready. Our finalist here, hailing out of Brazil. And she's just looking at the conditions. And there we can see our athletes making their way out the back to get themselves back into position, as we are here for the mini final of the GKA Kite-Surf World Cup in Morocco, Dakhla. Let's not forget we'll be closing it out over there in Ibiraquera, who will be our champions. And there we can see Kessiani Rodriguez, your North athlete, as she is getting ready, as her final is coming up very soon. Serena overtaking now, 6.77, 5.95. So two big scores there for her, and she's had the opportunity on those two set waves. So great riding here from the Brazilian. And here we can see the event set up as they are making their way down. Right there on the left hand side is the judge tower. And there we can see Capucine Delanois getting ready, and she has all of her equipment there as she is starting to get into that competition mode. Alright, Serena Luth, here we go. She is in the lead so far, 6.77, 5.95. So at the moment has 1 foot on the podium. She would be ending up third position if nothing changes, but Clemence has that 5.80, so she is right there as well. Plenty of time 4 sets to come through. And this, I must say, this heat, there's some very nice sets compared to the last one. And Serena there with a nice hit. And maybe deciding to go the one on behind. No, okay. So decides against that. So a little bit of a one-hit wonder. Not going to be improving on her backup score. And Clemence making her way back as she is in position. Alright, Serena now looks like she's going to be taking off on another set wave. This one just, really flattening out. It doesn't look like it's really making anything. She's going to be going for it, so obviously you can see something that we can't. A little bit of a check turn, because sometimes these ones that go down that sandbank does have an opportunity, but no, she decided against it as she makes her way back out. Oh, Clemence. Looks like she's caught one here. 5.80, 2.42. So wants to improve on those scores to get back into contention here for this mini final. The battle of the podium. Who will be third and who will be fourth? Clemence, you can see flatten out now. She's going to ride this one down, as it does look like on the inside sandbank. We might be able to get a couple of turns. Mid-flat turn, and she's coming right in front of me, is completely flattened out, so that's going to be a no-go for her. Just under 14 minutes left here, mini-final of the Kite-Surf women. Alright, there you can see as they are getting the scores to see who is in the lead. So to see those numbers, as we have the live scoring over there on the www.gkakiteworldtour.com/live, and you can see exactly what scores are being given to our athletes, where we are, what heat we're at, what they need, what they have, how much they have to do to be able to go all the way through and crown themselves champions. So far, Serena Luth here from Brazil in first position in this heat. She's actually keeping herself very busy. Already got some decent scores, and really you can see on that inside section the wind just completely flukes out and doesn't, just not enough. So still searching for that diamond in the rough here, the Brazilian, but comfortably in the lead so far. All right, so just halfway, a little bit more than halfway through this heat now. 11 minutes to go. That is Clemence Derian all the way up the top there with the orange lycra. Let's see if she can make this work. Has a 5.80, so a good first score. Only 0.15 behind the backup score there of Serena. So she needs to hit the 6.9 something average to make it work. Clemence here, taking off on another inside one. Alright, this is opening up a little nicely out in front. It doesn't take much. You know, where she's looking for a medium 6, of course it needs to be a set wave. Right, making her way down. Now this is open. Here we go. She's got an opportunity here. Cut back turn, back to the foam ball. I mean, it is flattened out. There is no doubt that it is so hard to get a turn in on this wave. And just really making the most. Try and slide the tail there. And on the way down and coming out in front of the stream booth. And yet she's going to be deciding against that. And here we go. All right. Serena. A little bit of a bigger set wave. First turn, engages just under the lip, keeps the power, keeps the speed. This is where the judges are going to be making the difference. If it's flowy, if there's no kind of like start, stop, start, stop. Already got 2 decent turns on this one. Okay, looks like this wave is actually going to reform on the bottom sandbank. And no, deciding against it. Yeah, it's just too much water to be able to hit that one. Just under 8 minutes to go. So far, Serena Luce 12.72, put in the work early. Clemence Derian 8.67. And here we can see, so we are going to be having Kessiani's going to be out there with her North 11-meter carve. Your Kite athlete from Brazil. And then we are also going to have Capucine Delanois, who's going to be out there on her carve. And I think she was out there on a 10. We will find out soon. So both of the North team athletes. Right now we have Clemence Derian, your F1 rider from France, here in this mini-final. And Serena Luth, Your duotone athlete from Brazil. Okay, Clemence, this is a better wave. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Here we go. Can she start to get some turns in? It does look like she has a little bit more speed. Needs to drop that kite if she wants to keep the speed. She does. Here we go. Flattens out on this midsection. Hopefully this is going to re-hit the sandbank and jack up one more time. Clemence, mid-face for handbrake turns. Judges are not going to be liking that. That's a better bottom turn. There we go. All right, she's engaging some power. She looks, this one actually has a little bit of a face. I can see around in front of me here. She can get past this foam ball. She might be able to get another turn, but whoa, she really is throwing that kite around as she is out there on a 10 meter. So a little bit on the underpowered side. So that is going to be a 5 minute to go. 5 minutes to go before we move into the grand final. So it looks like Kessiani Rodriguez is getting ready. As she is going to be going for her grand final. And a improvement on Clemence's score of that 3.67, but just not enough. So she needs to improve by a 3.26. So she, you know, she's looking at high 6 is what she's going to need at the moment. She wants to be taking out Serena, so she needs a high 6 if she wants to have that opportunity. As we are coming in the final moments of this heat, there you can see Clemence Derian in the orange. Your French athlete repping out F1, making her way up to the point. And there it is, less than 4 minutes to go. Less than 4 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be starting off with our grand final. Who is going to be our champion here in Dakhla? We will soon find out. James Carew, champion on the men's kite surf. Then our sister tour, GWA Wingfoil World Tour, as we had here for the Moroccan World Cup. It was Cash Bezzola and Elena Moreno taking the win. Congratulations to our champions and to all of the athletes that have taken part in this event. A big thank you to all of our partners or sponsors for making this possible, to Driss, to Lila, to making us feel like home every year down here in Dakhla as we come back for the 10th year. And what an amazing history this event has in our tours. Right here on your screen now, Serena Luce, 3 minutes to go. Looking to try and up that 5.95, but she has a comfortable lead. Decides against it and is going to be going back out. Clemence. Clemence making it work, coming down. Here we go. 2 good turns. Looking for around a high 6 if she wants to have an opportunity of applying pressure to Serena Luce to balance it out in the final moments. That's a better turn. Mid-face hike for Clemence. Can she time this to get another one? Not really. She is pretty much straight lining this. Needs to go down and up if she wants to have an opportunity of getting some better scores. Foam climb here for her. Going to be working this one all the way down. Just check turning it. And I don't think, unless it reforms, which, hey, we might do. Watch out. Oh, we might have a couple of good turns here at the end, because this was actually reforming on the bottom sandbag, but no. Deciding against it. 90 seconds to go. I think I can safely say there will not be enough time for Clemence to make her way back up to the top of the competition area. Yeah, that is not going to be enough to it. All right, yeah, that is not going to be enough. So it is going to be Serena Luth is going to be taking the win here unless anything changes in the next 30 seconds. As it was a 3.23 for that last wave there from Clemence Delian. So we are just waiting to see if Clemence can take off on a final wave and mix it up and get a buzzer beater. As she was quite far down, I don't think that's going to be possible. And yet there we can see her coming in to our screen. So yes, it is going to be official. Ladies and gentlemen, Serena Luth is going to be third here in Dakhla. Clemence Delian is going to be fourth. Let's see the highlights of that last heat.
Just missed my flight. Didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, don't worry. I'll keep it safe. Okay, bye.
Next stop, Hamid International Airport.
And welcome back, everybody, as now is the moment, now is the time. Your grand final. Kessiani Rodriguez is going to be going up against Capucine de la Noire, as we are going to see a battle of the Titans out here today. Who is going to be the champion? Kessiani Rodriguez has had the top combination score of the competition, the top wave score of the competition. Capucine de la Noire is the reigning world #1. Both of them are North kiteboarding athletes. In the white lycra is going to be Kessiani Rodriguez. In the orange lycra is going to be Capucine de la Noire. As we get ready to rumble, 24 minutes of action, 10 wave attempts each. The top 2 scores are the ones that are going to count. All right, so both the athletes out there. Looking for those set ways, so it is going to be Kessiani who's going to be firing off the first bullet. Little check turn. She is a little bit further left-hand side of the point. As it looks like she's seen something because she is going into this one. She is out there on a 12-meter kite. Another check turn just to stay on the wave to hopefully see if when it hits the sandbar. All right, nice little foam climb there from her. And she's going to be rolling this one all the way down. Capucine Delanois behind her with what looks like a better wave, going for that first big turn. All right, Capucine answering with power. Kessiani answers back. Here's the battle. Synchronized turning. Capucine just almost going off the back. Kessiani makes it. Ooh. And maybe a little bit of interference there. We're going to have to see. It was definitely, not intentional if it was. But it did look like Kessiani came off the back of the wave. Capucine Delanois here. Boom! This is a good opener. This is a very good opener for the young French athlete. Your current world number 1. She's been a world champion, and she is hungry for another. As she makes it all the way down to the beach break. So, Capucine Delanois, Kessiani Rodriguez, your final here of the GKA Kite-Surf World Cup. As that first trade, it looks like Capucine Delanois is going to have the upper hand so far. And here we can see a beautiful location, that is West Point Hotel, with this peeling right-hander. A bit on the smaller size today, but we have seen some amazing waves throughout this week. As I mentioned, we've been coming here for 10 years. And right now, we have your women's kite surf. Clémence Delian in 4th position. Serena Luz taking 3rd. And here on your screen, the grand final in between Capucine Delanois and Kessiani Rodriguez. Kessiani in the white jersey now, your kitely athlete, dropping in and trying to make this work out on a 12-meter. All right, here we go, engaging, getting the power. Kessiani, first check turn, going down the line. Can she keep it together? Looks like she can. She's got a good amount of speed. Check turn number 2. Now this is where she wants to start to get a little smack. Boom, off the top, Kessiani, nice snap. Keeping the power, keeping the speed. Judges are going to be liking this. And good wave selection, because this one has opened up for 4, 5 nice turns. And maybe even a finisher at the end of this wave down on the beach break. Yes, it is. Finishing it off. Great wave here for Kessiani. She is going to be happy with that one. 6.0 for the last wave there from Capucine. And Kessiani with 3.80 from that one, meaning she is in the lead so far. Alright, so waiting for scores there for that last wave from Kessiani, because that was powering up to be the best wave of the heat so far. As I can see some numbers here on the judging panel. Yeah, that is definitely looking like it is going to be the best wave. So Kessiani is going to be going into the leads after that score is going to drop. So we have 18 minutes to go. Capucine Delanois, Kessiani Rodriguez, your 2 finalists. And there it is. Is it going to be Brazil or is it going to be France on top of the podium? Who is going to be crowned here our Dakhla champion? There's going to be one of these 2 athletes out there in the water. Capucine Delanois or Kessiani Rodriguez? What do you reckon, guys and girls out here on the stream? Throw a comment. Who is going to be our champion? And here we can see the event set up. Once again, a thank you to all of our partners, to all of the institutions, to Qatar Airways, our headline sponsor of our tour, for taking us to all of the different destinations around the world to enjoy the beauties of the kite surfing and kiteboarding disciplines. After this, we will be going over to Brazil and then ending off the tour in Qatar, where it all started. So a 6.73, there you go, yep. Kessiani having the upper hand now. A little bit more than the last wave there from Capucine. Judges just making the difference. Alright, so Capucine dropping in. Wraps it around, here we go. Kessiani, oh, Kessiani's on a nice set wave, so here, pretty much both of these athletes, every single time, get in on the same sets. Big hack from Capucine. Almost going off the back. And a nice turn here from Kessiani. Pound for pound down here in Dakhla in between these two athletes. And a Capucine, a little bit of a tail slide. Keeping that kite a little bit high though. Not being able to get the verticality that she was probably looking for. And here we can see, oh, beautiful. Sending water flying. Kessiani right in front of the judges as well. They could see the white of her jersey and the white in her eyes. As she sent the spray all the way across the Atlantic Ocean. And the finisher here at the end. Boom! Kessiani Rodriguez. She's on a roll. Kessiani is on a roll. As there were 2 or 3 solid turns on that wave. Capucine Delanois had a couple of nice ones as well. So waiting for scores to come in. Alright, let's go to the scoreboard here. Let's have a little look-see. Oh, border, 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 border. Brazil, Brazil, Brazil. As we can see that flag here, I am seeing a big score is about to drop here for Kessiani Rodriguez, and well deserved after that last wave. Also a nice score is going to be dropped for Capucine Delanois. But Kessiani Rodriguez is going to be in the lead after that last showdown. 12 minutes to go. Just over 12 minutes, meaning we are almost at the halfway point, and already 3 decent waves for each one of these athletes. 8.13. Bada bim, bada boom. There from Kessiani Rodriguez. And Capucine Delanois also with a 6.0. And I can see another nice score coming her way. So they are going to be very similar on the overall. Very, very similar from what I can see. Just waiting for confirmation on that. 11.93 here for Kessiani. .86. So increasing. That first wave was the 6.73 for Kessiani. Second wave was an 8.13. On Capucine's side, we have a 6.0. Alright, Capucine, nice turn here. Getting past the foam ball. Times it nicely off the top. And again, she keeps going off the back, and you can see, and going to the head, the frustration is there. 11 minutes. Alright, both of the athletes making their way back. Alright, coming up under the 10-minute mark already. 6.3, 7.3, 8.13, 6.0, 6.20. So 12.20 versus a 14.86. So Kessiani Rodriguez in the lead here in the white jersey. Hailing out of Brazil, your North kiteboarding athletes representing Kitely. And there, the Brazilians as well. Getting the vibe, as we can see. Serena Luz and Clemence Derian, your third and fourth finisher. And there it is. Kessiani Rodriguez dropping in another wave, looking to increase her lead. Oh, beautiful turn there from Capucine Delanois. Kessiani off the top. She is in power at the moment. And Capucine also deciding against that wave. Is she going to continue on it? It does look like she is. Alright, here we go, here we go. Capucine, better hack, you see, but she just keeps going off the back of the wave. Judges are going to really penalise her for that. Just not able to keep it on. A little bit of an air at the end. And here, starting to make a few moves. She's Capucine has to up her game if she wants to have an opportunity to fight it out, because at the moment Kessiani is more than 2 points in the lead. So Capucine needs to get in the high 8s. She needs to be around the high 8s if she wants to have a chance. As we can see, Kessiani here has really made it happen. And here Kessiani Rodriguez with 14.86. She's in position, so she has priority. Who is it gonna be? Alright, just coming up on 5 minutes. So we've probably got enough time for one set, I'm pretty sure. I mean, they are far and few between, but there's been a couple minutes without any waves. So I'm gonna send a little wind and wave dance so we can have a last battle in between these two athletes. Capucine Delanois, your current tour leader. Kessiani Rodriguez, hailing out of Brazil, who has been on fire this whole event. Commanding lead here so far, more than 2 points. And Capucine Delanois is going to be having to look around the high 8s if she wants to have a chance to battle it out here for this first position. Capucine on the right hand side there with the orange lycra. A little bit further down on the left, just going out of our screen, you can see Kessiani Rodriguez as we are here all the way down. As you can see the point break there. Alright, here we have Kessiani dropping in one more time. Oh, she is just looking to increase her lead. This is a nice wave, nicely turned. And great timing there for her. Not quite getting the tail as loose as always. And here a foam climb, just get past that section. Kessiani here at the bottom. And now this is when she comes right out in front of the old stream booth down here at the bottom end of the wave. And just pushing that kite down. Seeing if she can get some more. There you go, nice little turn there from her as well. Loops it around, and here we can see Serena Luz as she has a smile on her face as she has that third position already. Here we can see Kessiani going for the fin slide at the beginning of that wave, so mixing it up before she got into those turns. So great riding here from Kessiani Rodriguez. All right, so we're coming up on the final 2 minutes. Final 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, of your final here of the GK Kite-Surf World Cup in Dakhla, Morocco. Kessiani Rodriguez, Capucine de la Noire out here on the action. At the moment, it is Kessiani Rodriguez who has the upper hand, as she has that 8.13 that has really given her the advantage, and backed up by a 6.73. Two great scores, 14.86. Reigning world number one, Capucine de la Noire with a 12.20, a 6 and a 6.20. Looking for a set wave, because it's only going to be on a set wave that she will be able to perform an 8-point ride. Is it going to be this one? Because time is ticking. 90 seconds out here on the clock. She knows it's close, so I reckon she's going to be going into action here. Ooh, deciding against it as we're coming to the final 60 seconds. And here we can see the girl starting to get the vibe, as Serena is happy because she can see that her fellow countrywoman Kessiani Rodriguez is in the lead, as we are going to be closing it out very shortly. All right, Capucine de la Noire dropping in as we have 50 seconds to go. This is where it's all out, putting all the cards and all the chips on the table. 2 turns, slashing it around as we are moving all the way down. What a wave here from Capucine de la Noire. Is this going to be enough? This is what could be a buzzer beater. It could be a buzzer beater. 20 seconds to go. Linking it up again. Nice turn. Can she keep to her feet? Yes, she does. Oh, we're going to be waiting for scores here. A little air at the end, mid-face. Capucine de la Noire answering back at the final moments of this heat, as it is about to close out, and Kessiani Rodriguez off the Alright, so it is official. It is Kessiani Rodriguez who is our champion here in Dakhla. So Kessiani Rodriguez from Brazil has taken the win. Congratulations to her. What an amazing ride we have seen there from Kessiani Rodriguez, throwing down all the way to the end as those scores are in. Capucine de la Noire needed a big number and unfortunately was not able to achieve it. But it is this young lady here from Brazil, your North Kiteboarding athlete representing Kite and Brazil. There's the flag, there's the flag. Bora, 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 bora. As she is our winner, making her way into the beach. And the hands are in the sky. And here we have her, our champion, coming down to the edge. Kessiani Rodriguez, ladies and gentlemen, as she is our winner. There it is, your champion. And the emotions are there. Brazil on top, as we have a party in the air. Kessiani Rodriguez, your top athlete here for the GKA Kite-Surf World Cup. Wow, what an amazing final. So we have there Kesiani Rodriguez, the winner of the GKA Kite-Surf World Cup here in Dakhla. Second position for Capucine Delanois. Third position, Serena Luz, and fourth position there for Clemence Derian. Congratulations to all of our athletes, and once again, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in here on the stream. We will be back very shortly as we are going to be going over to Dakhla for more action. I'm Joe Siasha, and I will see you soon.
And welcome back, everybody. Welcome back.
World champions will be crowned, legends will be made. This is going to be epic.
This is a dream come true.
And let's go for the next one.
I just missed my flight. Didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, don't worry. I'll keep it safe. Okay, bye.
Next stop, Hamid International Airport.
MDJS, faire gagner le sport.